Welcome back to some top tier StarCraft 2. We got two of the best and most entertaining players in all of America. Appropriately, Root Gaming's puCK. The Micromancer, the man who survives attacks which he never should, and attacks which are only to that point because maybe he got a little bit too fancy and built too many greedy units and tech instead of just building an army. But still. And in the top right, the Zerg philosopher, the Zen master, the professor. It's Neuro. Also from Root Gaming, a team kill. I'm not sure if this was on the ladder or a custom game or a tournament, but I have been assured that this match is, as the kids say nowadays, good. Interestingly to start, puCK Nexus first, with a gateway in his main. So, already super greedy. He scouted early with a probe, so this isn't like blind greed. I did already mention how puCK has a tendency to do that. But he scouted with the probe. He knows the pull timing, if I'm not mistaken, right? Yeah, he saw the pull timing. He knows when Zerglings and their ilk could be a threat, and he knows when they can, which is, well, now. What's interesting, well, does he put his second pylon on the low ground? If he doesn't, he's going to start validating all the Bronze League heroes out there who are like, I just won't put a pylon or wall off because I've just accepted that Zerglings will kill me if he makes any of them. I don't think puCK's going down that road. He is blocking a potential third base out of Neuro. Getting that third base out, especially when a probe block has forced you to take the outside base, is quite key. If he doesn't get that in a relatively timely manner, things like Adepts and Oracles, or any unit that can really exploit the lack of creep between your main and your base, gets infinitely more annoying. But we do have a pylon on the way. He might not have a wall for a moment, but by the time... Well, actually, Neuro looks like he's going to exploit that. He's making 8 Morlings here. And they're not all going to be spotted out by the probe. Just the fact that there isn't a third yet from Neuro. Like, puCK, the alarm bells are ringing right now. Where is your third? Neuro, are you really gonna just make a bunch of Zerglings and try to kill me? Do you not know who I am? Neuro, I'm sure, knows very well who he is, but he's still gonna put the pressure on. He's gonna force puCK to stay honest here. The Zerglings are gonna come into the base, and all puCK has, so how appropriate. All puCK has is a sentry, so how will the force field be? He just doesn't force field. A new strategy. Just don't force field, and they'll be confused. Alright. So this isn't going so great for puCK so far. As he's lost all his units. He has no units. He only has probes right now. So that's not ideal. Neuro is breaking through the wall. Neuro has to do more damage. Like, he has to get through the wall. He's got to kill probes, all that. A sentry comes out, another one. He did have 2 gates in the main. He's got to hold the door. Many more Zerglings coming in, and they're oh, the Zerglings got into the main. He's got Banelings, but he's going to use them to bust. Will puCK notice in time? Is he just going to go for the mineral line? He is. puCK, do you see them? He's dealing with the front. The Banelings, a devastating hit on the probes. Massive, terrible, terrible damage. He's lost 13 probes and counting. More sentries. They get into the main. These probes badly bruised. So I didn't watch this game before. Somebody just sent me it. They said this is a good game. When I introduced puCK as the player who gets way too fancy for his own good, but somehow survives because he's puCK, I did not know the context of the situation. But now that we're here, I'm looking pretty smart. The Banelings are coming in. He's holding the line. He only has 4 sentries. Perfect force fields are required for survival here. Another Baneling. Still 23 probes for puCK. The wall is holding. He has force fields. Neuro continues. Beautiful timing. Does he go for the sentries? He doesn't. The tickle beams stop him from killing any more probes. puCK holds. The sentries trapping themselves, but as long as the Zerglings can't touch them. His army is 5 sentries! That's it! That's his whole army! The force fields are good, but the tickle beams, just not that much damage. The Baneling's trying to find an opportunity to get through. He cancels at the last second. puCK did not have any gas mounting because he has no assimilators at his natural. It's not over yet. Another round. He goes in. He's forcing out the force fields, but puCK! The timing and the placement on that force field kind of zones out. He's trying to make sure that back pylon doesn't get hit. puCK is stabilizing. He's stabilizing. It's taken a while. We're 6 minutes into the game, and well, Neuro's building. He built some drones behind it. He has something of an economy. He took a third. So it's on Neuro's side of the map. It's not like this is everything here. He's still knocking on the door, and if puCK even cracks it open and lets him in for a split second, that could be the game. He's given up too much ground. There's almost no more space to put buildings. Incredible force fields again. puCK now has enough sentries to almost infinitely force field. The wall holds! puCK, he won't stop! You, the micromancer! He holds again. Who knew? Who knew? The force field that actually... And he keeps the Zerglings out! It's holding. It's holding. They still can't get through. He holds them on one side. There's almost nothing left to protect the sentries. Down goes the gateway. But he holds. He holds again. And he stops the Banelings. That wasn't an optimistic play, by the way, from Neuro. He's trying to break through. But he shall not pass. puCK holds. With only sentries, probes, force fields, buildings, and a dream. And now the sentries are on the attack because he's hardwalled behind him. Neuro still has a lot of links. Does he have any upgrades? No. puCK has 44 probes. When did that happen? Oh wait, that's not a hardwall. I'm an expert, right? The Overlord has watched all of this happen. Yeah, and this dog as well. This random dog here. I'm sorry. I need more music. Jimmy. Did not up the music, but puCK. The only reason we got to this position is puCK was being ridiculously greedy, going into Nexus first into Sentry with a late wall. Oh my god, that is not the hallucination button. We both know what you did. The dog is stuck. There's a dog in there. That was not the hallucination button. We've all been there. But the Adepts get into the main. puCK already ahead in workers. And if you can stabilize, this is dragging the whole army back. puCK is out on the map with one of the most fragile armies you can have. He's got 4 Stalkers. There's not a Prism with this, right? He does have a Robo. Oh, there we go. But the Stalker Sentry, if he misplaces one force field and those Banelings get through. Alright. Perfect force field so far. Remember, Corrosive Bow breaks them. How do you even... Oh, another round! And he recalls them out. Wait, does he have Blink? No. No, he just blinked with the Warp Prism, the Ghetto Blink. Really? Okay, calm. Stop it. Stop. Stop. Oh, are you kidding me? And he finally admits that one Stalker will eventually die. He admits it. He's like, well, okay, I gotta... Oh. Well, puCK, while he has the economy, he's still struggling to have map control. He can dictate the pace of a fight, but he has to make sure it's on his turn. He can't just be on the open field. And once again, higher economies, a big warping on the other side. He's juggling back against the reinforcements while landing the force fields back at home. Don't make me a liar. He does it. The Corrosive Bow's coming through. Break the force fields. The wall being battered down once again. He's trying to hold another force field. He's attacking his own Immortal. That's questionable decision. But at the same time, the counterattack on the opposite side of the map. puCK trying to break through. Neither side has any upgrades. There's Zergling speed, and there's Warp Gate. The Corrosive Bow's knocked out the sentries. The Immortal holds the door for now. Will eventually be taken out. puCK was taken out the third, but if he loses his natural, that's a greater blow. The Baneling's crashing through. The walls are breaking down. The roaches are holding the line. And puCK, once again, is forced back. He recalls his prism. Did he get too cute again? If he just had those units at home with everything, like with the prism, with all of that, and he could focus, he might have had enough. But Neuro is breaking through. The wall is breached. Just the natural remains. The probe count. Well, Neuro's lost a lot of drones, too. He's at 33 during this. He's just making more links. A single Colossus. Signature. puCK has been known for Colossus drop harass throughout StarCraft history. It's become a lot less of a thing in Legacy of the Void. But he has a Colossus, and he's not afraid to use it. I'm surprised it's not a Disruptor, but at least Colossi have guaranteed damage. The force field's coming out again. Corrosive Bow allows them to crash through. The Colossus doing a great job getting splash damage, well, ideally on those Zerglings. He juggles back to the front. And the Stalkers as well. Who needs to stutter step when you have a Warp Prism, he says. The probe's trying to survive. Neuro trying to even things up here. If he kills all of these... Oh, he saves the probes! What a save! And he keeps the probes alive. The natural, maybe not so much. That Colossus refuses to die. All the Stalkers in the red. But better red than dead, puCK says. The probe's trying to fight from the front. Neuro has to decide. Does he take the natural or not? Does he kill the base? It's right there! It's right there! Are you killing it or are you not? Neuro's been on the edge of victory for this entire game. But puCK, not dying yet. 12 kills on the Colossus. Are you taking the base or not, Neuro? Make a decision. He's just going for the kill and then he's going for the base. The Colossus dies. He can't juggle it quick enough. More roaches and lings are coming in. puCK is holding the high ground. The Nexus finally falls after minutes of assault. The Colossus is on the high ground. Continue. Wait. Whoa. He didn't lose it. He got in the prism. It was so low. I thought it died. Move over, Immortals. Colossi are the new Immortal. He's holding the ramp. Neuro at this point could probably chill out for a sec. Neuro definitely giving away maybe a few too many units there. He smelled blood in the water. He smelled blood in the water for quite a while. Neuro, as you know, people call him the Great White Shark. And by people, I mean me, right now, for the first time ever. Killer instinct, but maybe getting a little ahead of himself. puCK holds. The wall is broken. The natural destroyed. Neuro is halfway done with the lair. Neuro has put everything into breaking him. And he has not broken yet. puCK is not risking sending out the prism. Last time he did that, he lost nearly everything. The probes he saved, some of them, continuing to long-distance mine. That Colossus getting a little ahead of itself. This Immortal, the Colossus 17 kills. 13 kills, 5 kills in the mix here. The hallucinated Phoenix, how much did it see? Didn't see a layer yet, but it saw a lot of units out on the map. Got a lull in the edge. The roaches and lings. puCK is down 50 supply. But this is unupgraded Roachling Ravager. There are some sentries in the mix. An incredibly technical army. Almost none of the important units have HP. Every single Stalker, Immortal, and Colossus have red HP. The Colossus has one! Oh, a Disruptor. It fires off a shot. I don't think that was huge. It got a few. We'll see if he drops it out again. A Disruptor, I mean, Disruptors have changed games in the past. They'll change games again. Neuro's up to 50 workers. And he still has map control. The force fields are good. Disruptor, I want to see. It has 2 kills. It now has 8. All on roaches. But here come the Roachling Ravager again. He's going to try to break through. Incredible force fields cutting the army in half. The Colossus trying to hold the line. 2 shield batteries working double duty. Loses one of the Immortals. Stalker's falling. The Disruptor's still a few seconds off. Juggling everything back and then some. Neuro, his units are thinning out. He's trying to keep the Disruptor alive as puCK. He can put it on the high ground to re-shield. Well, the batteries are out of energy. He fires a shot. Going for the roaches. Curves it back in. Saves it. Another round of corrosive biles coming through. The probes are trying to block and dodge. They're doing their absolute best. And is their best good enough? puCK holding the line for now. The probes must come down. He can't lose this base again. The corrosive biles actually hit the Colossus. It had full shields, though. It's okay for now. He's got to juggle everything back. There's so many spells to cast. Units to save. That cooldown is up again. Fires the shot. Neuro, no reaction. Massive hit. The money shot in the center mass. That could turn the tides of the defense. He's trying to get up the ramp. The Immortal juggled back. The Ghetto I don't know, not Ghetto Prism, but the Ghetto Blink. The Colossus breaks the force field, allows the Protoss army back down the ramp. The Colossus now has 32 kills, the Disruptor 18, the Immortal 33. How many roaches and lings? He's gonna fire a shot, he's going fishing, and this time Neuro won't bite. The roaches, Ravagers, and lings, he's battering puCK down. At some point, the Spire has begun. Neuro has the economy to both continue to keep puCK in this incredibly low economy position, as well as tech up. He's getting a 4th base. puCK has done a whole lot of not dying, but he has yet to really truly live. Another Ravager gonna finish this. This Observer giving all the vision it needs. There's Dropper Lords. Does he have Overlord speed? He does. He's gonna drop Ravagers. But at the same time, the Disruptor! Ooh. Ooh. A 4 Ravager drop. One of the weirdest things. I mean, if you can get... All he has to do, puCK has just held him at an arm's reach for much of this game. Every time he tries to get really close and personal, puCK pushes him away just barely. But Neuro will be denied no longer. The Ravagers are dropping in the main. puCK has to be like, well, I mean... I expected mutas, but this isn't unexpected either. There's very little anti-air, which will potentially make the mutas very effective as well. Neuro has banked up plenty of gas. This is such a weird scenario. Like, what do you do here? You can drop the Ravagers out, and he just throws the corrosive biles around. He's gonna... That Ravager very unhappy about the situation. Such a, like, what is happening? This is just buying time from mutas. puCK is, like, he can't defend mutas. Neuro, not on a great economy, but it's better than, like, half a base. He's almost mined out of the natural despite losing all this. How much has he lost? Neuro has lost 6,000 more resources, but he's mined a lot more. The preemptive Nova! He has to know. He has to have seen the mutas coming. puCK cannot hold again. I've said it before, but, like, there's no anti-air. The only thing is there's no upgrades for Neuro. There's no upgrades for puCK, but at the start, Protoss units overall stronger. That Disruptor has a shot. It's ready to fire. Does he fire it? He fires it off! They're up against the force field! Insane Disruptor hit! The tickle beams tickling the mutas. They don't have a... He's holding the line. The force field's minimizing the amount of ground units engaging. A Ravager drop from the back. Neuro, just calm down. Let it go. Just build a bigger economy, but he won't do it. Another Disruptor from downtown comes through. I'm not even sure that killed anything. puCK, the supply dipping for Neuro. He's relying on this anti-air here. He saves the probes. puCK saves the probes. But puCK is holding. He holds again. There's 17 probes left. This is it. puCK has to go. Neuro has thrown away all his mutas, but he has 4 bases to rebuild. He has almost tripled the worker count. puCK has 41 kills on 46, 34 on these robo units. Doesn't even matter which one, does it? The Colossus had the most. How many... Enough mutas. If Neuro had just banked up his mutas, it's really easy to get in that mindset of, I'm just gonna go kill him. And he may be falling prey to it here. There's so much spellcasting to do. This is no longer StarCraft. This is Hogwarts, says puCK. Oh, and that trap! But he doesn't quite nail the Disruptor shot. Ah! 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 The Colossus finally dies. The force field, the greatest force field of all. It was not the force fields, but the hatchery. The Colossus dies. The Disruptors die. puCK has to deal with the Ravagers back at home. He lost what little economy he had left. The army is thinning. Neuro lost his base. But, I mean, at some point, no matter how much heart and how much fight, he recalls. The Disruptor saves itself! And the Prism is recalled. You get out of the puCK! He recalls the Prism, and the Disruptor saved itself with the Purification Nova. Neuro, like, he just needs to chill first. He needs to, if you get like 12 mutas here, there's no way puCK can do anything. But 3 mutas, maybe. The Disruptor on its own, he's gonna fire it. Oh my god. Finds a met 47 kills. This is the OG. This is the first Disruptor. Sentry Micro against mutas is happening, and the Sentries are winning. What the puck? The Disruptor is coming in again, striking fear in all drones. Only finds a single hit. There's no recall. The drones will rebel against it. And the Disruptor will finally fall. Neuro's struggling, but he's now built up. He's got 5 mutas, which doesn't sound like a huge number, but it might be enough. puCK has, as is customary, put up an insane, incredible fight. But Neuro has been winning for almost 20 minutes. There's one last card to play. For some reason, Neuro is long distance. Oh, he has no bases to mine from. While there's a Nexus, there's still a recall, but at this point, the probes are gone. Is there a Disruptor? There's no Disruptor. There's just Sentries. They've gotten him this far. This Immortal 24 kills. He's gonna keep that Queen in close. There's no way. The Muta count. This one Stalker holding against the batteries. I don't know. I think he just killed a Muta coming out. There's 20 Zerglings. There's no way. There hasn't been a way for a while, though. The Muta count, like 8 Mutas is too many! He's building more. There's not going to be enough force field. puCK cannot warp in any units. He has no money. None. He can't build. He can't even build a probe. He couldn't. If all his buildings could be killed. Neuro was here with his drones. Like, there is no time for caution here. He's going to hallucinate some Stalkers! I mean, at this point, it's only dream, so hallucination's appropriate. Where are the mutas? He force fields in some of the links, which does very little, and then the corrosive bow breaks the force field. The drones are here. The muta's at the back. There's no way. The force field's perfect, but the sentries will run out of energy. puCK has 0 probes. This is the last stand. This is some Leonidas Protoss here. He stood against over 300 Zerglings, 25 Mutas, 106 Roaches, 19 Ravagers fell. But there were always more. puCK has only lost, he's lost less than 100 units against... Okay, he's lost 200, including 87 probes, so that kind of skews the numbers a little. But the force fields are coming in. The Mutas are nowhere to be seen. The corrosive biles. There's just not enough units. puCK leaves the game. But if he hadn't been crippled from the start, if he didn't face such overwhelming odds, this is not the Battle of New Repugnancy. What a terrible name. But the Battle of Thermopylae. puCK, again, putting on a show. So many of puCK's games are him, like, scrapping and barely losing. Like, all the game. He plays so much against Future. Oh, God. One of the most entertaining players. He's the guy you always want to lose because he'll make it entertaining. And of course Neuro's solid too. Neuro, on his end of things, I'm sure he would tell you as much. If he had calmed down for a bit and backed off, probably would have secured this victory much quicker and much more safely. But it's really hard to make that call, especially when your opponent seems to not be dying when he should already be dead. So, if you want to see more puCK and Neuro, you can check them out. And also, make sure to like this video if it's somewhere likable, or be like, I like that. Ring the bell, subscribe, comment, be like, wow, I play better than that and I'm diamond. I bet this Neuro guy is like diamond too. And make sure to go tell him that. I'm sure he'll have great comments for you. But thank you for showing me this game. I'm glad it was brought to my attention. It's a ton of fun.